Hi, this is Karen from Ready Set Crop.
And this is Tiffany from Ready Set Crop. Welcome back to another episode of Ready Set Crop Along. Each week we come to you with a new idea, whether it's a sketch or a blog post or a project recipe. We look for ideas online and then we scrapbook side by side and see what we each come up with. Always fun to see the different directions we take the projects. So Karen, what are we working on this week?
I chose the Creative Memories project recipe from the Your Own Way collection. I don't have it printed out because my plan is not to use the sketch guide, but to just look at it visually and just make my layout. So I did the Tiffany method and I took a scrap piece of paper and I kind of quickly just did it. Now, if you look below this video, I will um, give you tell you how you can find the actual cutting guide. It's advisor only, so if you have a Creative Memories advisor, or if you are, you can ask your advisor, or if you are an advisor, you know where to find this. So, um, so I have this. So because I kind of want to do it my own way, I didn't want to. And you're generally not a sketch guide girl.
Yeah, and that's usually why I draw it out like that anyways, because I don't usually follow the cutting guide. I just kind of use it as a sketch. I also find that if I sketch it out, I'm not held to my brain doesn't think about, oh, it has to be red. That piece has to be blue. I can let my imagination run wild where if I'm looking at a photo of something, I'm kind of stuck thinking I have to do it that way. So it helps me to
Yeah.
sketch it out just in black and white.
Yeah, and as much as the sketches are great, and a lot of people live by sketches, and I
Mhm.
totally understand that. We don't all have all the time in the world to be scrapbooking and want to get things done. I'm finding more and more, I just want to do my own thing. I do like
Mhm.
teaching the sketches, so it's a great way to teach a class, especially in an in-person class or even virtually is great, but it's fun to just sometimes wing it and see what you
Yeah.
come up with. And I know you always come up with great stuff, so I will do my best to make something great. So let's take a look at our desktops. Okay, so here we go. And this is, the sketch. And like I said, it's the Your Own Way that's the project recipe it is. It's from Creative Memories. And I'll just put that aside so I can see it. I'm still working on from our last video. I'm still working on my Challenge Mania photos, so I'll be using those same papers from an older Disney-esque. It's probably like Imagine This or Imagine That. It's one of those collections that I'm going to be using, as well as the Whimsical Scallop, which is new, but the five leaf punch is older and retired, but it's one of my favorites. So, and I'm working in a 12 by 12.
Nice. I have pictures of my son's senior night from October 2018. So I realized that I had never printed these or done anything with them. So printed those photos. And then because everything is blue, there's a lot of blue. So I grabbed the All American Blast collection, and I'm going to be using that. I also grabbed a couple of, I grabbed the black stickers because these feel very sport-like to me. So
They're kind
um,
of collegiate, I think
yeah,
is what
yep.
they are.
So I'm going to use
So,
those
yep.
and yeah, go from there.
Yeah, and I have my timer. I'm gonna set for 30 minutes just to kind of keep us in check. And I'm ready to go. What about you?
Yep, I'm ready.
There we go. Now this is a double page spread. And if you look, well, if you can read my scribbles, it has the sketch itself had four 6 by 4 photos on the left side, two 5 by 4 photos, and three 4 by 4 photos on the right side. It doesn't mean you have to do it identical. Look at your pictures, see what works best for you. And it does have a strip and a strip with a dovetail and then a strip over here. So I'm excited. It's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
Now, my son does not like the color red, so I am going to try to avoid it because I always just try to think of that. Not that he's going to be like, "How dare you put red on a scrapbook page about me," but
Okay.
I just always try to even though
honor
this has,
that.
yeah, even though this has a lot of red and blue, and there is like, I have a die cut that's red, but I'm
Yeah.
not gonna add too much red to it.
Oh, well, I'm going for it.
Yeah, right.
Well, red is my favorite color.
Hmm.
So, but that's okay. I understand red is a commitment,
It is, yeah.
but, and it doesn't mean I like everything red. I mean, there are lots of things I don't like red, but it is, if it's the right red in the right situation, it just makes me happy. You
Yep.
know, it really does. And even when I was a little kid, it was my favorite. So, um, but yeah. So let's see. Well, I think I'll cut some strips here. Take my, I leave this on here to keep it all together.
Yeah, that's handy.
Yeah, it's great. And so I don't know because I don't have the sketch. I don't know how wide they made certain strips. And you know what? I
Hmm.
don't really care.
Nope.
I'm going for it. Um, but I'm thinking, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Might not be long enough. I mean, a longer piece of paper. Now we are filming this actually the same time as we filmed our last video because we have a snowstorm and we're just getting stuff done.
Yep.
So it's actually a nice snowy day here in Massachusetts.
You know, it's to me the maybe the one and only benefit of snow is scrapbooking. To me, it's always like, oh, can't go anywhere. I guess I will go down to the craft room, you know?
Well, yeah, it doesn't make me sad.
No, no.
Not one bit does it make me sad that I have, that I have time to scrapbook because
Right.
it's snowy and icky out. It's like, okay. Aw,
Yeah, right.
Now I'm making my little dovetail. So I like to, you could just take a pair of scissors and snip it, which is more Tiffany style.
Hmm.
And, or you could just put it on the trimmer and do it that way. The trick is making sure you cut it the same way because you can end up with a banner or a dovetail, depending on which way you cut it,
Oh, right.
you know.
Yep. Yeah, I've done that with ribbon, and I'm like, oh, that came out the wrong way, you know?
Oh, yeah, totally. All right. I have a lot of scrap paper here, so I'm already making a disaster. I'm going to clean up my space.
So I know I want to outline these pieces, and I am going to do it now before I put stuff down because I
Yep.
oftentimes don't outline until the end, and then I'm trying to
I do the same thing.
go around things, you know? So I'm just going to do it now
Yeah.
before I stick things
Well,
down.
for me, if I'm working with a white background, you kind of need to
Hmm.
outline it. It just calls for it,
Yeah.
or it just looks like it's missing something.
And if you don't trust yourself to do outlining, if you don't have a steady hand or you want it to be nice and straight, you can definitely use a ruler. I always just kind of
Well, you can
go
use a
for it.
ruler. I don't. I find that if I just do it, I do not have the steady hand that I did when I was younger,
Hmm.
but I kind of don't care because I kind of like that rustic look.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'd rather be crooked on purpose. I mean, by accident than crooked on, you know what I mean? Like with a ruler, because I can be not so great with a ruler too. So,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
it's like, I don't know. Just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's my back pieces. And I also have my pen to do because I'm going to definitely work around, but I'm going to decide on my photos first. Again, I tend to work around my photos more than anything. So I do have a lot of I'm gonna have 2 double-page spreads with all these pictures, so I'm not gonna do more than that. So if I need to, I can use Peekaboo Pockets.
Hmm.
'Cause,
Yeah, sometimes it's like, okay, that's enough, you know?
yeah. Oh, yeah, especially, yeah. And I'm gonna put an extra photo. They only wanted 2, I'm putting 3.
Yep.
So this is good. And I don't have to I don't have to mat these photos because I printed them with a white frame around them. Sometimes that's a great time.
Hmm.
It helps you with your time is to just do that.
Yeah, if
But
you
you
know
can,
you like the look of a white mat, might as well,
yes.
you know?
But you can see over here, now I have a white frame around it and it's going on a white piece of paper over here. So I
Hmm.
could do a little pen work around it if I wanted, or I'm going to make sure I put some embellishments around it just to define it.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, I think everything is balance. All right. I think I need my ruler because I stand a lot when I scrapbook, but I can't stand when I scrapbook while videotaping,
Oh, okay.
and I think so my photos, I put them, they tend to be a little crooked when I'm not standing.
Hmm. Yeah, I always, well, at home, my desk is a standing desk, so because I prefer to stand while I scrapbook.
Yeah, it's just I can get things straighter.
Yeah.
So,
So this title I had printed, this was somebody online that I had printed this years ago, and never used it, obviously. And so the other day, well, not the other day, it was one time this summer, I decided to really organize and I had die cuts all over the place that I've ordered, that I've purchased, that I've made, and I put them all in the Creative Memories binder. What is that called? That big binder. Can't remember what it's called, but
the one now, the sort and stash?
yeah, the sort and stash binder. Yeah. So I
Yeah,
put all of my die cuts that I've done, all the titles and things that I've purchased and made through the years, and I put them all in there. And wow, there's a lot of them. So I'm trying to make an effort to actually use them.
that's good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep a lot of my embellishments in my sort and stash binder. Like I have them in my project folders with the collections, but then after a while where you have like you've dwindled down and you have multiple spring collections or multiple fall, I tend to combine
Yeah.
them all and then put
Hmm.
all the embellishments in my sort and stash.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I like doing that. So, all right, so that's this side. I do need to do some paper. Oh, all right. Just looking at my scraps, see what I have here.
I mat this one on white just so it stands out a little bit.
Hmm.
Oh, I'm really excited to get this layout done. This was from, yeah, my son's senior night in 2018. And I think then it was my first baby graduating high school, and I was too emotional to scrapbook any of these pages. I don't know,
Really?
I spent the whole year crying. Not in like a sad way, but just all these monumental occasions, and um
Yeah, I think by the time mine were old enough to graduate, I was like, please
yeah,
just
get this over
get
with.
get them out of high school and let me
Right.
move on with my life. I mean, when they were younger, I, to be honest with you, um, when they were little and their first time when they go to school on the bus, I would always cry.
Yeah. Hmm.
That first bus ride, I don't know what it is, that first bus ride always made me cry.
Oh yeah.
That
Wesley's
was rough.
Wesley's first day of preschool, I was, trying to be like, oh, it's great, it's fine, this is exciting. And we get to preschool and he starts to cry. And I'm like, oh no, if he's crying, I'm gonna cry.
If you're
And
crying,
then
I'm crying.
and then I'm thinking, I was surprised. I wasn't expecting him to cry. And then so I'm like, what's wrong? And it wasn't a drop off. It was the parents stayed with the kids that day, their first day, just as a like transition.
Uh-huh.
And he was crying because I was not leaving. He wanted me to go.
Oh, oh my gosh.
So I'm like, oh, okay, I guess we're fine.
Yeah. Oh, that's really funny because that's how Kyla was. My middle child um was very independent and very chatty and very, you know, not my Velcro child, which I do have one of those. And she I remember the first time because back then we didn't really do daycare like they do now.
Yeah, yep.
And so she was going to preschool. She was probably 3, but of course, preschool does back, it would be like 2 or 3 times a week for a
Yeah.
half a day, and that's
Hmm.
just what it was. And I bring her, and she looks at me, and she's like, "You're leaving, right?" And I was like, yeah, bye."
Right. It's like I don't need you here.
It was that she could not wait for me to leave.
That's
She was like,
funny.
"You're leaving." And it's funny because, I mean, for those who don't know me, I have 3 children. They're all adult, well into adulthood at this point. And honestly, they're the same as they were when they were little.
Hmm.
Because my oldest, my son, was very out there. We were lucky if you knew where he was. And, we'd be like, okay, would always just do what I told him to do.
Uh-huh.
And so I took him to preschool, and he probably didn't even notice I was gone or whatever. He was
Right.
just like, I'm just doing what mom tells me to do. And then Kyla, my middle one, was like, "You're leaving, right?" Like she had to be independent. She was very, very like, "You need to leave."
Hmm.
And then my youngest one, Jesse, would scream and cry and like dig into my leg and wouldn't let me leave. And they
Right.
would have to peel her off of me. Which, and you know what? They're all exactly like that still.
Yep.
We're still peeling Jesse is going to be 29 in April, and we're still peeling her off my leg. you know, Kyla is still like, "I'll do what I want to do."
Yep.
And Travis is like, "Yeah, whatever." So, I mean, they don't change.
Yeah.
I swear they're born with their core personality.
Hmm. So I just want to show you real quick how I print my pictures because oftentimes I get people asking this. So I do a lot of 3x4s and 4x4s. I don't do a lot of 6x4s. But I don't want to pay if you send a 4x4 to Walgreens or CVS, you're going to pay a lot more than you would for a 4x6. So what I do is I use a photo app. So I use PicStitch, you can use Project Life. There's lots of different photo collage apps. And I just choose one it's a 2 photos. One is a square and one is a thinner one. And I print my square photo on a 6x4 mat. And then for my 3x4s, I print 2 on a 6x4 mat. So I get 2 on there. So just a way to kind of save money. I had a friend that she did all 4x4s and she printed them as 4x4s from Walgreens. And I don't even know, she paid like $100 for like 20 photos or something. It was crazy.
That makes me so sad because
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about. If you print something in a 4x4, they charge you extra.
Yeah.
But all
Yep.
you need to do is print it on a 4x6, but
Yep.
have a 4x4 picture on it.
Yeah. So it's definitely cost effective to do it that way.
Yeah,
Don't
maybe that's
don't print
something
it.
we have to do a breakout at the retreats about
Yeah.
too.
Hmm.
I think that actually might be a solid idea.
Yeah. And there's lots of different apps that you can find online that are free that let you,
Yeah,
edit and make collages. So then you can print 2x2 photos or, all different sizes. So,
yeah. Well, I use Project Life.
yeah.
That's my go-to. So and it's very easy to do. And I do the same thing. I have it, whether I'm having somebody else print it out or I'm printing it out myself.
Right, or if you're printing it from home, yeah.
Yeah. And I always will put a picture in the, I'll have the 4x6, it'll show it, and you can drop a 4x4 in it and a 2x4 in it.
Yep.
And you just only put the 4x4 in it.
Mm-hmm. And so sometimes I print it like I just showed you, there's the 4x4 and then there's a blank space. I've
Mhm.
done it where in the blank space, I've typed in a title. And
Oh,
then
yeah. Yeah.
then you've got that title there too. So
Yep. No, it's great. It's also a good thing in those you can write on your photos if you wanted to put like a
yep.
date, or you
Hmm.
wanted to put a name, or you wanted to, say Merry Christmas because you want to put that photo in a frame or something,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas 2025. You can do that. I love it.
Are you doing a 2-page spread for this, Karen?
I sure am. I
You
don't
are.
know if I'll finish it,
Yeah, right.
but it will eventually become one.
Yep. That's the goal.
Yeah, it's the goal. That is definitely the goal. So I'm gonna, because maybe I'll show you just to remind anybody, or if you did not watch our last video, this is the last one I did before, so I'm continuing this. I haven't done the accompanying page for this one yet, but I'm, using all the same papers. So
Mhm.
I'm in punches just to tie it all together. I'm using my 5-leaf punch, which I love. I use it so much. It's a
Yeah, it's
quick and easy one.
yeah, and it's a good neutral punch.
Yeah, I just love it. Sometimes I have to punch my way out of my paper though. Have you
Oh,
ever had to do that?
yeah.
Like your punch is stuck on it.
Yep.
You things out, but you have to punch your way out. It's like you're eating your way out.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
I am bummed out because this senior night, I know there was a picture taken of me on the field with Wesley, but I didn't take the photo, so who
oh,
knows who
so
did?
you
And
never got the
I did,
photo.
and I don't think I did. So,
Somebody failed and didn't send it to you.
right, somebody that doesn't scrapbook, that doesn't understand.
Oh, that's infuriating.
Yeah, and I'm sure at the time I was like, "Oh, I'll get that from them," and I don't.
And you've never seen it.
Right. So,
And you don't think they put it on their Facebook or something like that you could find it?
yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do some
Give it a
digging.
shot. You
Yeah,
never know.
right.
Or is it somebody that you know that you
Oh, maybe one of my sister-in-laws. Yeah, I'll see. The problem is people that don't scrapbook
don't save photos?
don't
Yeah.
save so photos the way we do.
Yeah, that's true. They don't get it.
They don't get
They just don't get it.
it.
Don't think they don't. Well, it's so funny because I always have a talk with my grandkids, like, well, not my grandson because he's older now and his teachers don't give a crap. But but my granddaughter's in kindergarten, but at a center. And so I've talked to her teacher about she knows I need photos.
Yeah. And they do a great job. You get really good preschool
I get a
pictures or
lot, but
kindergarten pictures.
but you get them through the app, and the pictures are
Oh, okay.
blurry through the app.
Yep.
So I just the other day I was saying to her, a lot of the pictures she's like, I'll give you my phone number and I'll text you the ones you want.
Oh, good.
I was like, you're the best. You made this grandma
Great.
happy. But yeah, it's just funny. But they take the fun. They had 100-day recently,
Yep.
and a lot of the kids were dressed as old people.
All right. That's funny.
And then they write these things out of what they want when they're, you know,
Yeah,
when
when
they
they're
get
100.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I can't wait to scrapbook that because it's just so funny. I mean, granted, my granddaughter would not dress like an old person because she's very vain
Oh,
and
yeah.
she's very into how she looks. Like
Right.
yesterday was Chinese New Year they were celebrating.
Okay.
And so they were supposed to all wear red and gold or
Yeah.
red, you know.
Hmm.
And she refused. She wore pink.
Oh, she's like, what?
She was like, no, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's so
I'm
funny.
wearing pink like I
Right.
usually do. And
I
we were
mean,
like, Charlotte, but you're going to be the only kid that's not. No,
I
no.
don't care.
She is her mother. She is my middle
Right.
child's daughter, and she is very independent and cares what she looks like. Like just going to bed and putting pajamas on is a whole ordeal.
Yeah.
I don't like those pajamas. Those don't look good. I want
Hmm.
these.
Oh,
I'm like, who's going to see you sleeping?
right. Oh man.
I'm like, where did you come from? And I was like, oh yeah. I don't know. It's crazy.
Thursday there was because it was school vacation week for us, and I'm a children's librarian, so we were crazy busy all week with everybody just hanging out at the library. And there was a little girl that used to come to my story time, and now she's in school, so she hasn't come to story time in a long time. And so now she's 7, and so she's a big kid. And she wanted to know if she was too old to go to the program that we had scheduled. And I said, well, it's singing and dancing and fun. And I said, when are you ever too old for fun? And she goes, well, probably when you're 40. I was like, oh, okay.
Probably when you're 40.
Yeah.
Wow,
Like,
we're way beyond fun, I
yeah,
guess.
we are a
Oh,
lost cause.
we are just done. Oh, that's just you get the funniest stories from
I
all.
know. They're so funny.
I still want to call you Miss Tiffany.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so funny.
Tiffany is
Kids.
not an easy name for toddlers to say. I get a lot of variations.
Oh, I'm can only imagine. All right, I'm gonna stop messing with this. And I'm gonna start my second page, but I doubt
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it all done. No, if I had the probably if I had the sketch guide, I would have flown right through it. But you know what it is? I'm chatting.
Yeah. Hmm.
But I like chatting while I scrapbook. That's why I like going to retreats
Yeah. I
or
mean, I,
doing virtual crops or because you can chat while you're scrapbooking. It's
yeah,
great.
somebody had
Absolutely
told
great.
me, somebody had told me once that they don't go to retreats because they can get more done at home. And I said, well, yeah, I said, I don't think the point is get stuff done. You know,
I don't
it's,
ever think that's
I think it's
what it's yeah.
socializing. It's to
I
me, it's a very social
well, you and
hobby,
I
you
who
know?
have been doing it together for a while now, and we've been doing it longer than that, know that there are definitely people that come to get it done.
Yeah. Yep.
And they don't want to be bothered and they don't want to be at a noisy table and
Hmm.
they just want to get her done
Yep.
because they can't scrapbook at home and this is
Right.
their
Yep.
time. Maybe they work full time and
Hmm.
they just don't have the time to do it and they're on a mission.
Yep. Yeah.
And I get that. You know, I totally get that. But then there are those who are lucky if they get a page done
Right.
in like 4 days.
Yeah.
But they leave saying they have the absolute best time of their life with their
Yes.
friends, with all the new scrappy friends that they've made,
Yep.
because they always make new scrappy friends. And it's just the time of their life.
Hmm.
And I think it's fantastic. Okay, what am I thinking here? I guess I'm not. So yeah, so we have all the personalities and but the great thing is we all have that one thing in common, at least, and that is either a love of scrapbooking or crafting or,
Hmm.
community and, they just love it. So,
I mean, at our last retreat, a lot of people, maybe it was Friday night, and a lot of people go to bed early on Friday night. Nobody goes to bed early on Saturday night. Everybody stays up. But Friday night,
except for
a,
me.
Yeah, a lot of people go to bed early, and so it was pretty quiet in there. So I pulled my chair up to a table that there was only one person at the table, and then somebody else came over from a different table, and so a whole bunch of us were just sitting around. Nobody was crafting at all. We were all just chatting, but because we all craft together, we knew, oh, how's your son doing? And is your daughter, liking her new job? And, we know a lot about each other just because of the
Right,
hobby is a
right.
real personal hobby.
Exactly.
So it was fun just catching up with people that I don't normally have time to socialize with because we're busy working.
Well, that's the thing. And honestly, some people don't live near us,
Right. Yeah.
so this is the only place we see them.
Yep.
And a lot of people that come to the retreats, they have retreat friends. It is the only place they see each other. They planned for this because this is the only place they see each other, and they adore each other, and they adore their crafty time with these people that they only see at retreats. And
Yeah.
it's fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it's like little reunions.
It's just so exciting to see. It really is exciting to see. I love it. I love
Yeah.
it because I just love it because everybody's happy,
Yep.
because who isn't happy if they're doing what they love?
Right. And we always do a good job of making love connections
Yeah. You're
because
very good at the love connection,
we,
actually.
you know,
That's
we
a you thing.
we always have people that come solo because you don't have to come with a group of friends, you can come solo. And then we always sit all of our usually single ladies. I think it's always been single ladies that we have coming. I don't think we've ever had a single man come, but
Yeah, yeah.
they're welcome to if they do.
Oh,
Um,
we welcome men to the
yeah,
retreats. I would love to get more men at the retreats.
yeah.
I mean, doesn't mean we haven't had.
Right, they just haven't come on their own. But
Yeah,
we always put all our singles together because then you can, meet each other. And then oftentimes they say, "Oh, next time please put me with those same people. We had so much fun together." And, we make these new connections, which we love.
right, right. No, it's great. Oh, here's a.
So I'm
Hmm.
using the collegiate letters to spell out senior. And then I have these older thickers from American Crafts that I'm going to use to spell out night. I'm on a mission to use up all these old letters
Good for you.
because there's just so many of them and they lose their stick after a while.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yep, yep. Let's see. I'm going to have to definitely use some Piggloo pockets
oh yeah.
because I have a lot of photos. Where's here it is. We're almost at time out, but I'm going to go by when you're done because I
Okay.
definitely could probably take a little longer. Yep, there it is.
Well,
Doesn't mean we have to finish.
right.
I mean, if you still have a lot going on, you take your time. I'm very slow. Definitely slow today.
All right, let me see what else I have to do. Not have to, but so I had cut this was a cut apart sheet in the All American collection and it has all these different pieces. So I cut one to be the mat for my title.
Mm-hmm.
And then I trimmed it because I didn't need the whole thing. And then I can carry that over to the other side and use it as a spot to put a date or something like that, but just to kind of carry that over. Not sure where it's going to go, but I have it there for now. I don't like it there. Yeah, that'll go up there.
Oh, you're funny.
I'm just going to do a little outline. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll do a little outline and I think I'll be done.
Cool.
and I'll journal later.
Oh yeah, I will not be journaling this right now. Wait a minute, what did I've got that. I just want to make sure I have at least everybody in the book. I have like single pictures of me of that person,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
have group. So I really just want to mostly just do the ones of me and that person, but
Right.
and then I can fill in with whatever. Okay.
I went out and got a coffee this morning and I can feel it. I'm over caffeinated. My hands are shaky.
Oh no. Yeah,
Uh,
I'm a decaf drinker.
yeah, I forgot. I just ordered it in the app and didn't pay attention and
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a
Woo.
decaf. And since I've switched to decaf, like we're talking years ago, um, I have a hard time with the caffeine.
Yeah, you become so sensitive to it.
Right, right. Okay. Did I stick that down? Nope, I did not.
So the last thing I'm going to add is I had two border stickers here that because the sketch called for strips over here, but I don't like to have something over here that I don't have on the other side when I have a two-page spread. So I'm gonna
Oh,
grab,
balance. It's all
yeah, you
about
need that
balance.
balance. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
grab a little bit of it and just put it on the side of the photo here.
Yep. Okay, what am I gonna do?
This one first.
I'm not gonna decorate this other side, but I at least just wanna get my big components on in the
Yep.
photos. I should be able to get that done. I love this whimsical scallop border punch.
I do
It's
too. Yeah.
so great. Um,
All right. So I think I'm good.
all right. Almost good. Oh, did I sure changed myself here. That's all right. Good enough. I'll fix it later. I'm almost done. I'm going to, well, I'll show you when I do my close up, I'll show you what my plan is.
Oh, I like how you did the scallops like that.
Yeah, it could have been a whole piece of paper under, but I just kind of decided to do that.
Yeah, might as well.
And then I have, what were the two? I was gonna do this one. And I think I'm going to double mat these, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna leave them there for now. Since we can move on. I'm going to tell me when you're ready. And I will highlight you. You can, well, I'll highlight you. You can show them that last bit that you're doing.
Yep.
That'll be good. Hold on. There you go.
All right. So there's my 2 pages. So I have my
Sorry.
senior night.
Oh yeah.
And then I have the other side. I added those blue stickers. I put the year over here because I thought this is really it's bold and glittery, so I wanted to carry that over. And then I had these stickers that said great memories, so it's got that black, kind of carrying that over too.
Yeah, I love the All-American paper that looks like tie-dye.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, so
It
there's a
looks
little bit of red without it being too red, you know? But
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. No, it looks good though. I mean,
Thanks.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
It can't, I don't know. I don't like too much of just only one color.
Right. Yeah.
It needs a little bit of depth, a little bit of
Yeah.
interest.
Hmm.
So I think it looks perfect, actually. I
Thanks.
like those pictures. Those are really good. No, he'll love it.
Yeah.
I can't worry about that stuff anyways when I
Right.
do it. So,
Exactly.
it's whatever it is. I'm doing what I'm doing. So
Yeah.
that looks great.
Thanks.
I will show you mine. Oh, I gotta move it up a little bit here. Um, there. So you can see I did not finish this side.
Hmm.
So let's just pretend that it's done. I'm probably going to double mat these because I have this white that goes,
Hmm.
over there. So I'll probably just do some, I'll probably just double mat them maybe in the green color.
Yeah.
Um, and I need to put more embellishments and stuff, but otherwise
Mhm.
it's pretty
Yeah, it
much
looks
done.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I look good with the other layouts that I did. I did do my pen work on the left, but I haven't done it on the right yet.
Yeah.
So I think this side, I think it called for like a piece of paper,
Hmm.
but I decided just to make the two borders and put them under. I used the whimsical scallop border punch. If you are wondering what it is, that's what it was. So I love those. Love my tools.
Yep. Yeah, and
Love
this
my
is a great
tools.
sketch to get a lot of photos on a layout. It looks nice.
Oh yeah, and if I wanted to fit more, I could do peekaboo pockets. So
Yep. Yeah.
yeah. So, and I do like, I mean, in a 12 by 12, I like bigger photos. I like 4 by
Hmm.
6 photos because otherwise I'll just work in a smaller album.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, no, I think it came out great. So, but let's see. That was fun.
That was another fun layout and a two-page 12 by 12 spread. That's something different for me
It's
from
been
my
a while.
usual. Yeah.
It's been a while for you, but it's because you're doing those older pictures and you probably
Yep.
already started with a 12 by 12.
I
Am
did.
I
Yeah. Hmm.
correct? Okay.
Yep.
It's kind of what I was assuming.
Yeah.
But again, we used the Creative Memories project recipe, although we did not use the recipe, we just used the sketch. So it was
Hmm.
kind of like doing a virtual crop, doing the sketches. And it was the Your Own Way project recipe is what it was. So it's kind of what it looked like. So
Yeah. Hmm.
but no, that was great. Thank you all for joining us. And if you like our videos, make sure you like it. Sure you subscribe to this channel so you can get notified whenever we drop in new videos. We try to have a crop along once a week, but we're also posting lives that we've done, recordings of lives that we've done on Facebook, and those are a lot of fun as well. So there's a lot of content on here at this point. So
Yeah.
share away, and we love having you here. And if there's anything specific you'd like us to try, just send us a message.
Yeah. Thanks
But
for cropping along with us.
yeah, see you next time.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.